This book is not about me, but it is also inextricably linked to the lenses through which I see the world. As a scientist, I am trained as a truth seeker to weigh evidence and make sense of what it tells us about how the world works. A well-designed experiment can ask and answer complex questions and settle debates. Scientists can disagree, but ultimately, the data will lead us to the truth. When it comes to societal matters, however, things are rarely so easily settled. My own lived experiences as a first-generation American influence the ways in which I move through the world and, consequently, my views about the communities in which I hold space. For this reason, I thought it would be important to tell you a little bit about my personal history and how it ties into American history as well. My parents were born and raised in South Asia in the 1940s. When my father was born in Chittagong, it was still part of India, but with the British partition of India in 1947, Chittagong became an anchor of East Pakistan. East Pakistan eventually became Bangladesh, and it was envisioned as a nation-state for South Asian Muslims, while India was meant to be the nation-state for South Asian Hindus. My family is a Hindu Bengali family, so with the partition came emigration. My father's side of the family emigrated to what we now know as India as part of a mass, often violent, migration of Muslim and Hindu families across a new border, trying to establish new communities, hundreds of miles from any place where they previously had roots. My mother's side of the family was from Assam, and then later the outskirts of Kolkata, known as Calcutta in those days of British rule, both areas where a Hindu majority resided, so they were fortunate to escape the traumas of forced relocation. Her father worked for the Indian Railways, and as a result, she had access to travel and experiences that many did not. She was able to attend boarding school and take advantage of educational opportunities that were not universally available to someone of her gender.